So I have downloaded the Jenkins WAR file. Just so copy paste, cut, and I'm just cut and paste it here, so that see it pasted easily, because there is a background, files also should not be open. So that's why it is. Now, once you place the file here, you just open this path in the command prompt. So then just give java -jar Jenkins.war file. So the file, the Jenkins WAR file I'm giving with this command. Just press enter key. What I'm doing with this command is I'm starting the Jenkins server on my local machine. So this is the starting. See, you will get a password. Make sure you copy this password. Otherwise, you will get it here in this location. So I'll just copy the password. So, and Notepad++. So I'm just keeping in the Notepad++ password, okay? So how do you know this is up and running? You can see the message here, Jenkins is fully up and running. So if you get this message and copy this password, and this means your Jenkins server is started running successfully in your local machine. Now go to any browser, okay? Just type localhost 8080. That's how to start your Jenkins installation. So after starting, you can start the installation. See, this is the first screen you will get. So it's very clearly mentioned in our blog also. There are very, very clear steps. If you follow our blog, and you can easily install everything nicely. So if you go down, and you can see nice steps here. Screen by screen, I have added the steps, installation steps also. Everything very clearly, step by step, I have added. You can see here. See, this is the first screen, right? This is the first screen. See, this one. And whatever you copied, you are going to paste it there. So this is the admin password, and that password we copied here. And this one you copy paste there. Then continue. So install suggested plugins, you choose. All the plugins will be installed here. So once it is completed, you will get all green color, and it will move to next page. So then I'll show you how to configure the Jenkins with your JDK. Then I'll show you how to create a job. After creating the job, how to trigger the build. I'll show you. Even you can schedule the build, that also I'll show you that. How to create a job, how to run the build, we should know them. So this is all installation process. After starting the server in the command prompt, then this is the installation process. Installation process one time. Once you install, next time you don't need to do. Next time you just start the server and then type the localhost :8080 port. This is the default port your Jenkins server will run. Then you will land in the login page. You don't get all this once you install. Installation process is one time only. If you're installing first time, you will get this screen. YAL, Gradle, Git, LDAP. So everything. See, now this is the one. So you just give, so whatever you want. Ramesh 3, I'm giving a password. Test@123. I'm just giving test@123. Full name I'll give Ramesh H. Email address ramesh3@gmail. Save and can. Otherwise, you can use the admin password. I'm giving my own username passwords. I'm creating. Save on that. Start Jenkins. So easy steps. These are all easy steps. Now you can see here after login, you will see Manage Jenkins. Just go to Manage Jenkins, and then so you can go to Configure Global Settings and Paths. You can configure tools and everything you want to configure. Here also you can go. Even you can install on Windows also this Jenkins. So you might get, so this is the Jenkins installation location. So global properties under, there is a way environment variable. Choose that. Add Java home. So just add the Java home. Go and get the Java path from the C drive, program files, Java, ZDK. So till here you get it and paste it here. That's it. So apply and save. So after that's a configuration, very simple configuration. Then, so either you can click on the new item to create a job, or you can click on create a job. So this will be one time only, but this always you can find this one. So any one you click. So give the hybrid automation August 18, 2023. So then once you give your job name, click on freestyle project. Okay. So give description. This job is used to run my open cart nightly regression builds, regression test cases, right? So if you want to know, give GitHub project. This project is parameterized. You can parameterize, execute concurrent builds if necessary, but we don't need. Source code I'm not using right now. Otherwise, if you're giving from GitHub, you have to select this Git, and you can configure from Git only. Generally, people will configure from Git. Now I'm going to give my local path. So trigger builds remotely, build after other projects are built. So build periodically. How to schedule the jobs? This one. Build periodically. You will give the cron job, this cron job pattern you will give, then it will run every day, how many times you want, you can specify here. So that patterns are here. So minute, hour, day of the month, day of the week. So these are the, so how you can give, this is how you can give. Every night, midnight, it will run this one. So this one, there are examples, you can go through this. Every 15 minutes you want to run, you give this pattern. So this is called cron pattern, cron job pattern. Okay, so that's how you can give in this. If you want to schedule your job, you don't want to trigger, your job has to be scheduled, then you do select this. Okay, otherwise leave it. And add timestamps to the console output. That's the one. And another one, build steps. This is the very important. So give, I want to give top level Maven target because mine is a Maven. That's why I'm giving a Maven path. So let's give a Maven path, Maven project path. Here goals is just a clean install. Just give clean. install or clean test. So whatever you want. So and give POM location, the POM project location you give. So right click, complete POM project location, right click on the POM properties and just copy this path and go and give it here. So that's it. So you don't need to do anything, just apply and save it. See, click on build now. This is how to trigger the build now. So your task is start executing now. See, test case started execute. So we are just, no need to do anything. Just you have configured, automatically build will trigger every time. So build is running. You can see where I can see the output. So go to the Jenkins and you see here, build number. Can you see that build number? Click on this and you can see the console output also here. See, with the timestamp. So this is the one who triggered everything, your code will run, who started, and you can console output also you can see, right? So this is the all the output you can see here. So this is the build number, this is the build number, this is the job name, and every job output you can see in the console output. Okay. So the progress, it will show progress if it is running. I'll tell you some plugins you need to install to see the reports and other things. I'll give you all the reports, what are all the plugins you need to install to get a better HTML and reports. Where to configure the reports, I'll show you that. So let me show you that where to configure so how to install any new plugins. So here are what are the plugins you can install. Here I have given very clearly the plugins. You see green balls. So when you run your test case, it will be so the status, it will be shown if it fails red color, if it passes green color, right? So that you can install this this green balls plugin. And you want to test engine reports also, here you can install this. You want email extensions, you can install this. You want HTML publisher, you can get this. So let's go and install these plugins. Where you can install, so go to dashboard. So manage Jenkins. So there is an option plugins. So plugins. So available plugins, you can search one by one. You can search green balls. So whichever the plugin you want, you can install. Maybe available plugins. Green balls, right? See this one. So because green is better than blue, so you will get a blue once it is completed. So that's why you can install. This plugin is replicated in general. This means that it is either obsolete or no longer being developed, may no longer work. If you want, you can install this, install without restart. See, it will install. So once it is done, it will be, see, it is done. Just go back, available plugins, and search another one. What is the other one? HTML publisher. Search HTML publisher, this one. Install without restart. So you can get that. See, this is also, once it is done, it will be in green color, done. Then go to available plugins and see what is the next one. Email extension plugin. Email extension plugin. Email extension. Email extension plugin. You can install this. So this also you can done. You can, like this, you can install all of them. Maven integration. TestNG results plugin. So let's install TestNG results. TestNG results. So this is the, so this plugin integrates TestNG test reports to Jenkins. So that's why it is good. So we need to install this also nicely. You will get the reports, nice reports. So that's all. No, mostly HTML publisher we did, right? And then Maven integration. So if you want Maven integration also. Maven integration. So this plugin provides a deep integration between Jenkins and Maven. That's it. Other than that, nothing. So Jira also, this plugin integrates Jenkins to Atlassian Jira. You can install Jira also here. Pipeline Maven integration if you want. Or Virtura if you want. A lot of plugins you can install. So that's the advantage. Maven info. You can install all of them. Okay. See, these are all will be installed. So let's go and see now. They will install and go and see. See, this is still running. So that's why it is running. You can click on job name and you can see the console output, and I can see the output registration with Excel data passed. So it is executing. So that's the how you can see this is all output of your test cases. So even you can configure, if you want to configure a job, you just go to your job name and you can configure. See, this is the configure, and you can configure your reports. So there is a post build actions, right? You can click on post build actions. See, publisher test NG reports, publish HTML reports. You can publish HTML reports, and you can add report name. So whatever you want, HTML report, open cart, HTML reports, and you can add even publisher test NG reports. So you can get all of them also. So failed builds in the trend graph, mark build as a failure unfailed, skip a test, failed test, and percentage of tests, number of tests. So all this, right? So you can, it will show, you will get the, so the build, everything, links also you will get everything. So that's the beauty of this, the Jenkins integration with your test cases, how to run them. So let it complete. Almost we are done, I think. Let's go and see the output. Almost. Right? So we are past. So one more time, I think. I'll show you the reports also. So that's how to work with Jenkins. Jenkins is a mandatory in your interviews. Jenkins to GitHub, you should have a fair idea. So how to use them. If you don't have idea, they won't consider you. Because it's nothing. Don't say I don't know. Practice. Little bit practice. You will get a better idea. Okay. So don't say I don't know. Just install and play around with this. Nothing will happen. So you can create a job and trigger the builds. How to trigger the builds? Let me show you that also. So go configure, and you can just build periodically. So if you want examples, here you have examples. Every 10 minutes you want to trigger. See, every 15 minutes I want to trigger, or every 10 minutes in the first half an hour I want to trigger. Once every 2 hours at 45 minutes past the hour, starting at 9:45 a.m. and finishing at 3:45 p.m. every weekday, you can do this one. So once in every 2 hour slot between 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., you need to give this one. I'm just giving this, so it will run. So where you need to go, and you just give here. That's it. Apply and save. So it is failed here. Okay, why it failed? You just see that console output. So what is the failure? You can see here. Build is success, but failure, I don't know why it failed, but it's saying failed. So you can find out in the job here. Okay, last failed build. So if it failed, it is in red color. Okay, so failed build, last completed build, last unsuccessful build. You can find out all this here. Last build. So reports, I'm just expecting reports. It should show here reports. The trends. Maybe after we configured while running, right? Maybe later it will set it. Workspace. This is the workspace. So you can see that all the build, why it failed. The reason, but here it is not showing, but you can go and see in the, so here in the console output, but there is nothing in the console. Why it got failed, which test case, but all are, it is saying test and pass, no failures, 0. And is it showing? Okay, this is especially strange since your build otherwise succeeded. Yeah. So this is the strange error. It's saying exists but failed copying to. Okay, the reports it is failed to copy. So it is trying to copy to this. So HTML reports. You can find .Jenkins jobs. Let's see .Jenkins jobs. I want to see users Ramesh .Jenkins jobs April and builds. This is the first build. Yeah, you can see here logs and build.xml timestamper, everything you'll get it. So that's what it is trying. Two jobs and this one and HTML reports. HTML reports we didn't see, right? Here we don't have HTML reports. So we don't have. So that it has to copy. That's why it is saying failure. It was not able to do that. And looking for test ng results report in workspace using pattern ** test ng -results.xml. So didn't find any matching files. That's why it is showing failure. Maybe still if you want, so manage your go to manage Jenkins plugins and test ng results report available plugins report monitoring test reports. I want test reports. You can search here, maybe we'll get it. Cucumber reports, test results analyzer. Yeah, next time when it runs, you can find out all the test results analyzer also. Okay, so that's it about Jenkins. Still, you can do a lot more. You can extend your knowledge by exploring this. And test ng reports. Reports, extra columns, Splunk. Yeah, so that a lot of things are there. You can just so add them and you can see that. Okay, I'm just adding some of them. You can just go through that. Just try it out. Okay. So, okay. So that's it, guys.